Whenever we hear the name Vijayanagara Empire, first thing comes to our mind is greatness of Krishnadevaraya and story of diamonds and pearls selling in every corner of streets. He has not just spent maximum of his lifetime in battles but also spread the glory across country. Even today, millions of foreign tourists and historians from different parts of world visit old heritage site Hampi, which is part of Vijayanagara Empire. And saddest thing is we can see thousands of temples in Hampi was destroyed by Islamic invader after the death of Krishnadevaraya. But how many of you know that at the time of Krishnadevaraya, this was one of the richest and beautiful empire? But somewhere question pops in everyone's mind is how Krishnadevaraya protected his empire. What was the military capacity of Vijayanagara Empire? For next 3 minutes, I am going to tell you historical facts of Vijayanagara Empire and military tactics used by Krishnadevaraya to protect his empire. Stay tuned and watch full video. Welcome back to FactDesk. I will be uploading short and simplified information in one video every alternative day with most interesting facts and trending topics which everyone should have knowledge. If you not yet subscribe the channel, please subscribe and press bell icon. Let's begin our video from the time of 13th century when Delhi Sultans and Islamic invaders started attacking southern empires of India. From the time of Hakka Bukka, Hoysalaya Empire had faced many invasions and invaders used to loot and destroy temples. Facing all invasions from Malik Kafur to Muhammad bin Tughlaq, Veera Ballala has defended and protected his empire with strong army. In year 1509, Krishnadevaraya became king of Vijayanagara Empire, and he has not just faced internal politics but also he got to know that Golconda, Bijapur, Bidar and many other sultans were eyeing and waiting for right time to capture Vijayanagara Empire. Also, Krishnadevaraya knew that to improve the economic condition and protect his empire's wealth, he need to build strongest army. With greatest minds of Prime Minister Timmarasu, Krishnadevaraya has decided to build one of the strongest army. At the time, only eligibility to join army is to be strong and fit. But Krishnadevaraya was not in that belief and he joined many youths who had courage. And when it comes to war weapons, he upgraded existing weapons to latest ones, and many kings were using elephants in battle which were equal to war tankers in today's time. But sometimes controlling elephant was problematic and he understands the requirement of fastest horses which can be controlled in any moment of battle, and he does an agreement with Portuguese to supply 40,000 horses every year. In a book of Portuguese traveler Chronicles of Vijayanagara Empire, Fernando Nunes writes that Vijayanagara Empire had well-trained 7 lakh standing army, 551 elephant army and more than 40,000 horses with troops. And in same book, Domingo Pace writes that Vijayanagara Empire had capable of uniting more than 10 lakh people overnight to fight in battles. Even if we consider 10 lakh army troops, it will be one of the biggest army, and for your kind information, total strength of Indian army is 14 lakh soldiers. Then just imagine how would have been the power of Vijayanagara Empire with 10 lakh soldiers in 5th century. From gatekeeper to warriors and commanders to cabinet ministers, strategy of running empire and tactics in battle was unimaginable and unpredicted from Krishnadevaraya. Not one or two but many number of battles have been fought to protect this beautiful empire. Today we have CRPF, Gorkha Rifles, Black Cats, Rescue Commandos and many different groups in Indian army. But what if I say Krishnadevaraya used this tactics centuries ago? At the time, giving salary and feeding army is one of the biggest problems faced by many kings. And if you find in history that Muhammad bin Tughlaq built an army of 30 lakh and ultimately failed in giving salaries and feeding them by losing all his wealth. And later he terminated many of them and they ended up by becoming bandits and looted villages of their own empire to survive. But Krishnadevaraya knew the consequences of having largest army in Vijayanagara Empire. So he built army from different regions of empire with help of small kings and governors and given full responsibility of running these armies in their region. It is said that 20% of army used to protect and safeguard empire by changing in shift wise, and rest of the commanders, soldiers and many troops used to work in agriculture field and support their family and economy of the empire. Any time of battle, almost all soldiers, commanders and many small kings were ready to back Krishnadevaraya, and to honor people who lost lives in war, he used to build war memorials and financial security was taken care of those families. Also, Vijayanagara Empire was sharing treasure with all small kingdoms which was won in battle. With almost 21 years of rule, he fought more than 40 battles and won 90% of battle, and after the battle of Raichur, he retired and spent rest of his life in Hampi. Even after his death, sultans were worried to attack Vijayanagara because of his army strategies, and after 30 years, city of Vijayanagara was destroyed for a period of 5 months after the military defeat in Battle of Talikota. By now, you would have imagined how strong the army of Vijayanagara Empire was in period of Krishnadevaraya. If you think this video has facts, then please share this knowledge and comment your views in comment section. Also, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more interesting and trending videos.